Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to Shadow's House episode 13. It's the final episode. I'm really scared because they are going anime original with it, but like that's always scary, because like Promise Neverland trauma. But I have hopes that they can end it good, but I'm not sure. We left off with all of the dolls and shadows that are from the newly debuted group or whatever. Basically, try to rescue Emilico because episode before last episode, Emilico got kidnapped by Edward, and Edward's basically trying to get whatever information out of Emilico that he can. He's kind of like head set on Kate, basically being a traitor to Shadow's house, or a malcontent, as he said. He didn't say traitor. He said malcontent, almost like it's like she was like a disease or something. Like a traitor is like an individual person. A malcontent does not sound like malcontent. Or yeah, it was a malcontent. I'm pretty sure it was. But a malcontent and a traitor are not the same thing. I was interested in his wording, especially because they're morphs. I don't think this is going to end good, but I don't think it's going to end bad. I think eventually they're going to kind of come at like a stalemate because Edward said he wanted to get Emilico and Kate all information out of them before day so that he could present it to Lord Grandfather in the morning. But it's like you can in the last scene you can kind of see the sun peeking up like over Emilico's head. So I think it's going to end soon, and they're kind of going to be at a stalemate. Like we're not going to talk about this because it's like I was I thought this was kind of funny, but like what like if Kate gets away, what is Edward gonna do? He's gonna be like, Lord Grandfather, so basically I kidnapped Kate's doll. Don't worry though. They escaped, but I kidnapped her doll. Like I don't think Edward could like just be like, hey, I kidnapped like I don't think he can like do that. So like but I mean like but Kate's gonna be like, I won't talk about this, but like yeah, I think this is gonna be like kind of a stalemate if that makes sense. Louise last episode was pretty interesting. I really like her soot power. I seen that her soot power is different in the manga. Uh, so I don't know how, but yeah, I know it is different a little bit. I actually really want to read the manga. I think I might after like when I can get around to it because I think I talked about it last time, but my manga backlog is kind of backlogged. Yeah, I like reread the Given manga, start Somatic Error, Toilet Bound Tanako Kun, Golden Kamuy. Like, there's a few. But I really want to read Shadow's House. Like, it's just gonna be so fun. But yeah, I love this series. I'm really sad to see it go because like within the first episode, it really got my attention. So, I mean, this was like a highlight of the series of the whole entire spring season for me. Like, I still don't like the fact that Lou and Ricky broke out of their like a Kool-Aid thing so easily. But I do kind of get it. Like, it was Patrick like saying that Ricky was his own person almost, and then Louise giving emotional like, well, yeah, I totally would have beat up Edward if it were you instead of Emilico, something like that. Sorry, my throat is just really messed up right now for some reason. I was on call with someone like all day. I don't like it, but like I could see how it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know where we're going, and that's terrifying. I do think Aline and the other dude are gonna come back. I forget his name. I think it's like Janome. Wait, no, that's from another anime. Never mind. I forget his name. It doesn't matter. I think that's all. I've been talking for about like 4.5 minutes. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff. I'm really sad to see the series go, but it is what it is. I hope they can wrap it all up good enough. And I'm scared as always, but I guess let's just start. In three, two, one. I almost forgot to do the display capture. Oh, I totally forgot about the thing with Shirley. I think Shirley's gonna pop back up, and that's gonna be a problem too for Edward. Yeah, see, the sun's peeking up, so I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I saw it later in editing. But he talks in in Emiliko's voice behind her. Then he goes Kato-sama in his own voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, expose you as a malcontent. Like, hey, I kidnapped her. Don't worry. Can they like? I mean, yeah, you did kind of low key like break in. Yeah, you broke in Lord Grandfather's wing like low key, but like, yeah, like that is true. And Lord Grandfather has taken a liking to Edward. I mean, it all just depends on Lord Grandfather, and I don't know how that's going to go. We're cutting back to the bridge. Who's this? That's definitely someone we know, but I don't know who it is. Oh, it's I can't tell because it's a shadow, but is it Patrick? Oh, it's John. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. It's John. I don't know why I was thinking Patrick. I'm so sad to see this opening and ending go because they're honestly peak. Both of these are peak. I love the opening ending so much. John snuck in. Oh, but them two are gonna catch him. Shirley. It's Shirley. Go away, you creepy little thing. He doesn't know he used to be one of those. It's them too. The veiled dolls don't speak. That's funny. And now the bird's chasing them too. Is Kate tied to the chair too? Oh yeah, she is. It's gonna be John. He's gonna boom. He's gonna go boom on the door, and Edward's gonna go flying. But now Shirley's in. Shirley can break them out. Don't just stand there, dude. Do the evil. Boom. Boom or no boom? And just came back. They're both not doing anything. Kate. Shirley undid their ropes. And now they've. Yes. We're escaping. That's good. John. Yeah, you're low key being chased by a bird. And the other two people. I mean, that has to be Shirley. It even has like the little curl. It has the bow. It has to be Shirley. He just went without even telling them of all the harebrained ideas. See, Patrick is worrying about them. I like how they're all interacting. Patrick's cue. I like how with the shadows they do that thing where they do like the side profiles so you can just see like all only see their lips talking. I really like when they do that. And see it's slowly becoming more light outside. Reinforce him, Ricky. This is good. And Sean watching. That's really cute. I really like that. They're outside now on a tower. This is where all Disney fights take place. Don't go up there. I mean, you have the wings. Edward's back again. Well, with them too. Oh, what's his sit power? I mean, we've seen his sit power before, but like I said, that I have it. I swear to God, if like Lord Lord Grandfather's just gonna pop out like, oh, I was on my morning walk. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you guys have so he can use his boom power to the full extent. I really want him to just like Bakugo. I really want him to. Now that's gonna be Promised Neverland vibes from last episode. Her hair's turning into the wings. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? His sit power is overpowering him, and he's a second floor noble? What'd he do, though? Seems like he pushed it. So he used all of his sit power to, like, boom in the air and push them. Yeah, the wings are collapsing. You can do it, Kate. Don't think that way right now. Yeah, now's not the time for that. Balance your. I mean, for one, don't hold her like this when your wings are lopsided. Like, don't do that. Like, hold her like in the middle. Like, can Patrick just see them like flying and like do stuff? Yeah, they can. Just like at like the air traffic like lights, just like be like a little to the left. Emilico using her sturdy body to help with the fall. That's so. What's the word? Not epic, but like they still have to rescue John. That's the full extent of Eileen's power. Edward's mad. Yeah, just run. I wouldn't be surprised if Edward just like shrieks with his soot power, like all their ears bleed. I could see that. Where can they go though? It's Edward's power. He can focus his power on one person too. Yeah, I take it Edward is pretty skilled with his power. I kind of like Edward, but at the same time, it's like give us something more than like, and I would have gotten away with it too. Are you meddling kids? Like, give us something a little bit more than that. But who? Who is it? Is it Rum? Is it? I mean, is it Rum and Shirley? It's the Starbearers. It's the Starbearers. Wait, because none of them like Edward. And Louise too. I mean, yeah, but like, oh, I'm here for it. They caught him. I'm instructing them firsthand. Shut up. See, I can't read the manga because I want to learn more about those characters too. Unauthorized entry to their children's wings. As, or hold on, it's going too fast, but like, they got you, dude. He is so fricked. All of their faces. This feels a bit too positive of an ending, but I'm here for it. Like the Mr. Burns character that Edward is, like getting what he deserves, I'm here for it. Like, and now grandfather's right there in center, and you guys have. I mean, how is grandfather gonna take this though? It's a little bit too late, buddy. I'm sorry. Banished. What happens when you're banished? They're not just gonna like throw you away and turn you into a morph again or whatever. Yeah, I didn't expect this to happen though. Mm-hmm. Though what's Lord Grandfather thinking about this? I'm scared. Like Lord Grandfather, I assume has the power to just like telekinetically just lift them up and crush them in the air. Like I feel like he could do that if he wanted to. So like I'm scared. See, he did it again. Like Ryan's doing the thing again. Edward's composing himself, reciting the line. He's like, then I'll be good. So he's smirking there. I think you were a little bit too lenient, not gonna lie. I just realized that scene parallels the promotional photo. Huh, interesting. Yeah, a little bit of an ego. Dude, you were banished. I like how his shadow is like referencing his act, like his shadow, like if that makes sense. So now where are we going from here? We kind of solved all that, but now they can just go out. Like, yeah, what did happen to him? Yeah, he's cool. Oh, really? He did? A strange little creature. I have expected her to just be late doing her makeup and stuff. She is so butch. I can't get over it. Like, sapphic vibes, like, not gonna lie. But it's not all of them are just going on a walk. I love this. That would be a great question to ask. It was a part of Shirley. Wait, was it? It was the bow of rum. Does that mean that Rum and Shirley have merged? I don't know. New people. Star Bearers. Another one of the Star Bearers. Oh, so they're teaching them about like different things about Shadow's house? Okay, cool. All the stuff we saw in the first episode. The bird from the first episode too, they're all like just paroling back. Yeah, they are. Saw that exact same scene. We saw that scene too. Oh, it's the new people. It's a new generation, or not a new generation because it's like relatively recent, but now he's all by himself. Lord Grandfather gives me so much fear. Now it's a veiled doll. It's Shirley. That's okay. So that was Rum, and then Shirley was on the thing. Them singing that at the end. I love this. I just wanted to hear his voice. That's why I turned it up. All five of them have or all four of them have broken free of the Shadow's Kool-Aid, and they're all good now. And now that ending, oh my god, this was a this was a really good series. I love it so much. I'm definitely reading the manga after my backlog. Yeah, this was really cool. I'm sad though that I won't be able to get to listen to this ending. Like, I mean, it's on YouTube, but like, it's a different feeling watching it during an episode. You know, there's no ending. At least give us a post credit. I swear to God. Yeah, I'm definitely reading the manga. Overall, this was a really good conclusion. Like, last episode, I don't know why, but it just felt really off. Like it wasn't a bad episode. It just felt like the weakest out of all of the episodes for some reason. And overall, like it wasn't slow. Like slowness in Shadow's House is not a bad thing because like the first episode was really slow, but it was still amazing. It wasn't that wasn't the reason behind that. I don't know why. It just felt all really off, but this was a really good conclusion. I really liked it. Um, yeah, I expected this kind of like dude, you like low key kidnapped some people. That doesn't give you like kind of a right to hey, so I found out that Kate is working against Shadow's house after I kidnapped her. Like I feel like that never would have gone good in the first place, but like I feel they should have set up more of the like you're not allowed to go into the children's wing or whatever. It's like I assumed he could because Lord Grandfather put him in charge of the children's wing, but I don't know. Like that's just a small nitpick. I really like how like at the end Edward's character just kind of became like, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Like, I really like that. Like, I don't know why. Like Edward is just not a fun character, but he's enjoyable to watch when it's at his expense. You know. uh, yeah. I guess let's just kind of go through the episode as much as I can. Yeah, I'll bring you to Lord Grandfather. I'll rise to the top, and it's like, yeah, no. I suppose, or even if you're not malcontent, I can accuse you of breaking into the rules, coming after your doll after I kidnapped her. Like, yeah, Kate is here to save Emilico, whom you abducted. Like, dude, like, uh, yeah, this episode was really good. I really liked it. And then John came in at the end. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it's John. He's kind of low key, like unpredictable. Like it's such a John thing to do. Like, I forget what Pat or was it Patrick? Yeah, Patrick said. He's like, that's such a uh something haired thing to do. I don't know. So is it Shirley or is it Rum? Like they can't just leave us with that, you know? But I mean, it has to be Shirley. But like, what else could it be? Because like we know Rum is there. Rum's in the Shadow's house jail, whatever. Um, so she's kind of alone. But I think part of Shirley survived in the finger. Like I mean, Shirley basically like entirely decomposed. We kind of saw that. I think we saw Shirley like entirely like vanish. But maybe a part of her survived. I don't know. But I could see that happening. Like little like tiny thing. Like it's a morph. It looks like the morph we saw a couple episodes ago. But it's definitely Shirley. Like it can't be anything else. But I also like because it was revealed that shadows get like their personality from their dolls. And while I have kind of seen that, like honestly, they look like kind of like more like pull like opposite like not opposites. I think I said opposite. Oh, I can't say I can't English. I think I said opposites before, but it's actually more of the doll and shadow complement each other personality wise. So like if Shirley got her personality from Rum, and we know, like by seeing it, that Rum had a really deep connection with Emilico, and by extension, Kate, it would make sense that Shirley would seek out Kate and be like, "Hey, BFFs, like I'll help you." Like that makes sense, and I really like it. Yeah, so I take it more Shirley untied their ropes and then that allowed Kate to do like the slip magic, pull the thing down, surprise him, and then boom, they got him. Uh, yeah. I really like yeah, of all the harebrained ideas, that was the word. Yeah, Louise and Lou just went back to their room, but apparently they didn't. They went and got the Star Bears and alert. Not only that, but I don't know if I doubt Louise did it, but probably the Star Bears did. They alerted the third floor nobles about Edward's stuff. Like, I don't. This episode was amazing. I'm talking a lot, but I feel like I am allowed to do that because last episode, um, yeah, Patrick saying this really heartfelt thing about Ricky. I feel like this would have been a better moment for Ricky to snap out of it, though. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I feel like that would have been a better scene for Ricky to snap out of the Kool Aid. But it is what it is. Yeah, they finally got up. They're like, you can't escape from us now. But like, Kate has wings. Like, and he said, what did he say? He said, your soot power will not take you that far. And it's like, do you really want to bet on that? They're protagonists. Like, like the whole animation of this is really good. Like her hair turns into the wings. That's amazing. And that this scene reminds me of Promise Neverland though. Not gonna lie, at the end of the first season, like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like just like the lighting and stuff. But yeah, it's like the fact. So this entire like not I say like generation, but like this group of this debut group, like the main protagonists, John, Sean, Emilico, Kate, Lou, Louise, Shirley, Rum, Patrick, and Ricky. I listed them all off. That's good. All of them seem to have really powerful soot output. And the fact that Sean was able to overcome a second floor noble, or John was able to overcome a second floor noble with this, like, soot power wise, that's a lot. Like, they did state that John has a lot of soot output or whatever, but, like, still, like, I mean, it doesn't look like that guy's soot power was particularly strong. It looked like you just like wrap him up. But like, Yeah, I really wanted John to go like full on like Bakugo and just like use it like on his hands like to propel himself almost off the tower. That would have been amazing. But it looks like he instead used that on Kate and Emilico to propel them even more forward. I really like that. But like I didn't like this because it's just like hold her like this or have her on her back on your back like something like don't hold her to the side like this. That's like super lopsided. Don't do that. That's gonna make it even harder to fly. I don't know why I went on a rant about that, but yeah, that was interesting. And then they both caught. Also, I just realized Sean with the glasses, like he looks so good. Also, Ricky looks so good. Like all of the characters look so good now that they're their own person. Like when Ricky was first introduced, I was like, this dude, I hate that. I hate. Like I didn't say like I hate him, but like I knew I wasn't supposed to like him at that point, but like I didn't expect me to like him this much later on, you know? I always expected him to be like, I don't know, just like really mean and like overall, just like not a fun character. But he's actually really fun. I really like Ricky. But also, they both lean or lunge for Kate and Emilico, and they catch her one each, and it's like flattened. But I love how immediately like Kate's like her hair's all messed up. She's like not yet, and then boom, like I feel like they could have given him a little bit more expression, like tenseness, like in the eyes and stuff. But like you can see just how angry he is, and I really love it. There's like just run, just run. I really love that. Um, yeah, I was expecting honestly like Edward's power is really interesting because it's sound based and like I don't know, like I expected him to just go like basically like boom burst almost where he just like yells and then like oh like present mic, that's a better example, like just like present mics and just like boost his voice with it. Like I expected him to do something like that, but no, apparently he can like single out a single person and like do it like inside their head almost like echoes from JoJo. But I love how he's just like, and I would have gotten away with it too. She went for you meddling kids. Like, I don't know. I'm talking a lot and really fast. My stutter is coming out, and my throat hurts. I'm trying to wrap this up, but I love how I love this scene so much. Like, I'll if the rest of you continue to bar my way, I'll discard you all. And then like Barbara's just like, what does that mean? And like I thought it was Rome or Shirley, but then like no, the Star Bearers. Like I love this so much. Like all of these characters look like really interesting, and I really want to see more of them individually. So that's why I want to read the manga. Because I have heard in the manga, this isn't really spoilers, but I have heard that like in the manga we get a lot more like explanations. Like here's what you do post debut. Here's like how to do this. Here's like what the Star Bears do. Like I want to see more of these characters and just like them existing and doing their life. I don't want to be running away from Edward for like half the series. Like like I want them to just like explain. Like I want to like sure plot's cool and all, but like the world building, like well, I don't know, like I really wanted to see like here's what do you do post debut, like I really want to know that, but in the manga you do, but in the anime you don't. So like I'm kind of upset about that because we are low key going anime only, but it's cool. It is what it is. Definitely reading the manga though. Uh, I was instructing them firsthand. You said I'll discard you all. How is that instruction? I love Barbara so much. Like, I mean, I think Barbara especially, but I don't think any of the Starbearers liked Edward. I don't think any of them liked because, like, I think even correct me if this is such a small thing, but I think in at the end of their debut when all the Starbearers were lined up and they were doing the ringing with the bell or whatever, none of them looked happy. I mean, like, you can't see the Shadow's face, but like they're all supposed to parody that almost, and none of them looked happy at Edward. So I don't think any of them like Edward, and so they were like, as soon as they like, oh, Edward's being sus, okay, we're on it. Like, I really like them, and I was like, Like as soon as I saw them four just standing at the end of the wing, I was just like, he's fricked, he's fricked. Like he's not getting back from this. Um, like like kid versus adult stories can get boring, but like the way they're doing all of this, I love it so much. It's so like rewarding. Uh, Yeah, Edward, you are hereby banished from Shadow's house. But it didn't seem like that afterward, because like afterward he's like only a step back or whatever. Let me see. Uh, yeah, this puts the third floor further away. I have not given up yet. I sense love and great hopes for me, and that I don't know that word. I will repay this debt. But like, how is he going to do this? But also, look, they're smiling at each other. I don't know what that means. I think it's like nervous laughter, like oh there he goes again, or like we'll do this. Like I don't know what their expressions mean because like their eyebrows like are kind of like upward a little bit, and as you it looks like nervous laugh. But yeah, I forget the scene at this scene right here. You can kind of see like you can see Edward's shadow on the back of the wall, and obviously that's not like his shadow master, but like it's replicating the shadow master. Like it's supposed to be both of them. I think that's what that is. Yeah, and then we have it all wrapped up, and we all get to hang out together. I love Mary Rose so much. Yeah, where's Louise? Louise is in the back perfecting Lou. Uh, oh yes, yeah, so now we're doing the orientation. So I guess now we're doing like here's what you do post debut, but you shall learn how to lead proper lives at the manor. So yeah, Louise. I love Louise so much, not gonna lie. I don't know why, I just do. Also like Mary Rose, she's so butch. I love her. The cute little creature that's probably Shirley. Knew about your soot power, so it's like how else? Like yeah, that's Rum's hair, yeah, but it went into the bow because oh, I remember now. The bow stayed in Rum's hand, so the bow was part of Shirley, or maybe that was made with her soot power. I'm not entirely sure. Lots of questions. I'm gonna read the manga to find out. But this has been Shadow's House. We left off on a really good note. I hope we get a second season. But if we do get a second season, I might react to it. But it'd be from like a manga reader's perspective, obviously, because I think it'll be ways away enough where I can actually read the manga. But I don't know. I do like reacting to shows I have read the manga for, like My Hero. There's another series I think I've done. I forget what it was though. Oh, Promise Neverland. Yeah, I reacted to some of Promise Neverland too. So like I do like reacting to shows, but it's like if it's from a manga reader's perspective, how much of reaction content can you actually get? And I've realized that increasingly with My Hero, like kind of low key regret reacting to My Hero. But it's on break this week, so I'm really happy My Hero's on break this week because I have so much to record. But yeah, I think that's enough from me. This has been this is probably wouldn't be surprised if this was like half an hour long. So sorry about that, but this is like the finale, so it's like eh. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. This was a really cool series. I'll see you guys next time, and bye.